Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Baldur's Gate 2. In the last episode we went into the southern tunnels, not really knowing what to expect because I don't remember what each of these areas hold, and we found ourselves inside the Beholder Lair. Very fun experience. Jan got into some trouble, but thankfully he's still alive. Corgan was MVP, killing pretty much everything in sight, although he did get injured and dispelled a bunch of times. So we are now back outside to have a rest and see if we can concoct a different strategy to approach this problem, because just going face first against beholders isn't really a good plan. In the meanwhile, Viconia also leveled up, so she's now at level 24, and we are gonna deal with her level up right now. Additional proficiency slot, 1. I mean, at this point, I don't really need anything, but I guess I can give her a quarterstaff. We also got an additional level 6 spell, which is cool. And for the new HLA, I think I might use... I think I'm gonna go for the Mass Raise Dead. For the nice and powerful AoE heal. And then either I'm gonna go for a Deva or I'm gonna go for some energy blades. But yeah, so for now, Mass Raise Dead is the way to go. Let's fix her up with a new level 6 spell. I can just keep going with the heals, but I'm not sure if it really makes sense. I have more than enough at this point. I'm gonna remove this because this animal summoning sucks. It's not nearly as powerful as the one on a druid. And I am gonna take an additional entropy shield and a heal, because why not? I could take one wondrous recall, but I don't think it's nearly as good as the other ones. Okay. So, dealing with beholders. Let's take out the remove curse. I think, remove curse. Let's take out one zone of sweet air. And one remove paralysis. And let's bring in some more animate deads. And now, these friends, I still haven't used their sequencer, so let's deal with that right now. Sequencer on Mr. Jan. I still don't really know what I want to give him. But I think I'm gonna go for the for the standard stuff. So I could give him a stone skin, a mirror image, and since I've already used blur, I think I'm gonna use improved invisibility. Okay. So that's it for Jan. And Mr. Herdlees should also have one. Yes, he does. He's gonna get something different. So for Mr. Herdlees, I lost my blur. So yeah, defensive as well. So mirror image, stone skin. I could also give him shield. I could do something cool with remove magic. Let's just say protection from fire. Can also be useful. So everything's done. You already have yours, correct? Correctamundo. I do want to swap something around here. I want this guy to have one spell shield. He does. And I also want to take, not Farsight. Although I've never actually tried to use this. I think I'm gonna try it. So let's take this out. Let's experiment with one Farsight and one Wizard Eye. Because I prefer to have this guy scout than having one of my people scout. Let's take 2 in case it dies, and we are good to rest. More lizard people.
I require rest.
Okay, fight.
Order.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, I could do that.
Skull breaker.
Right. What should I fetch now?
Give me. A bunch of jewelry. Not gonna bother picking up, that's a lot. Let's go back down. So this time, hopefully we will be a bit safer.
It's treason, then.
And gonna do some long-lasting buffs here to my people. And let's bring out the summons. I can only summon 4 skeletons because I also want a wizard eye. That's 1.
Yes. Yours to command.
Let's go for the 3rd one. And as soon as we have the 4th, we can start buffing up, getting our wizard eye ready, and go exploring. Okay, so yes, I have 4, and just give me 1 second. I gotta do something here. Sorry about that. I am back. So we had our summons, and we are ready to start buffing. Am I right? I think I am. So, the usual stuff. Let's get some emotions. Let's get some protection from evil. Get this. I also want to get some long-lasting buffs on my people, just in case I need to actually go into a fight. So let's get some spell shields, because I do think these protect us from at least 1 anti-magic ray. Okay, so now what I want to do is, first of all, I want to try out this Farsight. How does this work? When Farsight is cast, the caster is able to view an area of an unexplored map. After casting the spell, simply click on a section of the map that you want to view. For the duration of the spell, the caster can spy on that area, noting creatures and fortifications. Okay. This can be pretty cool, because I think there were some major enemies, I believe over here. So let's give this a go. If this is good, I can just start using this instead of the wizard eyes. Wait, so I'm casting it, and now I click on an area of the map. Okay. Well, doesn't really give a lot of vision, but it's better than nothing.
I'm busy, okay?
So let's get a haste on my summons here. I could have gotten out 1 more summon if I knew I wasn't gonna use the wizard eye, but I wasn't really expecting this. So, you guys, get over here. Let's see if this works. Because, again, I don't want to put my people in front of death tyrants. Skeletons? Are you guys okay? What the hell happened to them?
Pardon, turnip reflex.
Well, that didn't work out too good. Yeah, they're coming back. Why are you guys coming back? No, 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 no. You guys are supposed to come over here. Why did you idiots get stuck? I think maybe it's because they lose sight of their master for a while and that makes them go back. No, you guys go attack. Wizard Eye, stay over here. That's better. There you go. That's one down. Oh god, this is kind of freaky with the clairvoyance. Okay, so this section has been cleared out. No, 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 come here. Mr. Wizard Eye is gonna save us all. Whoa! Whoa, what happened here? So we found an Elder Orb. And this guy has Stone Skin, a Chain Contingency with Improved Mantle, another Contingency with Spell Shield, and he also got out 2 Mordenkainen Swords and 1 Spell... and that's it, okay. But... did I loot? No, my Wizard Eye is still here. Okay, so you guys can keep going. I just don't have vision of the Elder Orb here. Yet, okay. So now I do. You guys can have fun trying to kill it. We're gonna have to wait for his buffs to go out. And hopefully... my guys aren't gonna get killed by the magical swords. There is an extra beholder somewhere around. Yeah, there is. A normal beholder. Let's kill that guy first. Because that guy we can hit. Woo! A bunch of gods as well. Yeah, so Wizard Eye, MVP. Beholder going down. Ooh. Less than ideal. Somebody died. Well, we can just wait, I guess. Skeleton warriors are getting damaged. Man, if they're targeting the... if they are targeting the magical sword, it's gonna be very, very sad.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Let's also bring... ooh. I could try something here. Yeah, let's try it. Did I mess this up because I already have the maximum number of summons? No? Cool, okay. Let's go. Mr. Planetar? Let's have some fun. So where are we fighting? We are fighting somewhere around... here. My skeletons are still going. Okay. Yeah, we are still good. So you go for the Elder Orb. And now, Planetars are insanely busted, so what can we do with this guy here? Symbol Death, Symbol Fear, Unholy Word, Magic Missile, yes. Flame Arrow, Detect Invisibility, Improved Invis on myself. I could also send out an Insect Plague, because the spread is gonna hit. But for now, just make yourself a bit harder to hit. So Improved Invis and start hitting the Elder Orb. Okay, so the guy is still protected by Mantle. Oh! He's gonna see my eye. No! Yes! Oh, he cast True Sight. That's kind of unfortunate. And he has Aura Cleansing as well. Woo, baby. Okay, so let's get out. Let's see if this works. Target someone else. Yes, it does work. Well, my Wizard Eye got killed. Jesus Christ, man. Well, we are killing stuff. Is it time to bring the forces up front? Maybe? Okay, he's doing his stuff. Oh, I think we killed something. Okay. So let's send out my friend over here. Let's buff him up with some better saving throws, even though that's not gonna do much. Because he's gonna get dispelled. Corgan? You are my man. Kill it! Yay! Immediately got dispelled. Jesus Christ. Okay. Planetar MVP. We have a symbol word over here. Nothing here, really? Okay. So what areas am I missing? I'm just missing this section? Maybe? Okay, so well, the summons plan worked. The Elder Orb was certainly no joke. We've got some stuff to pick up here. Ooh. Okay, Mr. Planetar, you did your job. You are free to go, my friend.
Much for being prodded on, but thy will be done.
But yeah, this Elder Orb was definitely no joke. Aura cleansing, a bunch of spell... Ooh, spell deflection? No, it's kinda sucky. I thought it was much better. So let's just put these on, so I have space. Take it, nonetheless. There's actually surprisingly not that much loot in here. I'm gonna double check it, but doesn't seem to be much. Okay, so we have this Ice Talk is from an Elder Orb who was none too willing to give it up. Yep, he was not, but it's mine. Now, we also have the Blade of the Equalizer. This is a part of the Equalizer, a great longsword forged long ago as a tool for balancing the powers of the universe. Also known as the Sword of Neutrality, it did greater damage the further the target's alignment was from true neutral. The Equalizer was last rumored to have been wielded by the elven hero Elaine Greenleaf, who was lost during a voyage to the Underdark. Other rumors have, however, proposed that the blade's pommel gem was stolen by an escaped slave who returned to the surface world. And this pommel is something that we already have, actually. So we have another component of the sword. We can keep that there. We have an Amulet of Spell Warding. Better saves versus spell, always good. I don't think anyone actually wants this. I stand corrected. You want this. Okay. You could also use it. But for now you're good like this. Let's just put some jewelry away. Protection from the elements. This isn't really that interesting. It just gives you 75% resistance to all elemental attacks. So fire, cold, electricity. But yeah, I prefer the protections that give me immunity. It can be cool, however. So let's write it down. We have some jewelry. I think this is a greenstone amulet from Baldur's Gate 1. Yep, it is. This amulet contains a greenstone embedded within a gold setting. When activated, the greenstone protects the wearer from all forms of mind attacks, including psionics. Note, it does not confer complete immunity to psionics. I think this means I take damage, I just don't take the disabling effects. So immune to charm, confusion, fear, domination. I still don't know what this is. Detect alignment, woohoo. Hold, stun, psionics, sleep, and feeble mind. for 1 turn. It isn't very long, but it can be very useful. Not as much now, since we have more tools. But it's pretty much the same thing I said before regarding stuff such as this.
Ready to fly. At your command.
It's mostly useful and cool for when you have a party that doesn't really have,
So be it.
let's say, a specific component to it. So you might be running a party without divine spells, you might be running a party without arcane spells, you might be running a party such as myself without druids. And these items kind of shine when you are in a situation like that. Now, I'm pretty sure I've already looted all of this.
'Tis a role I am fain.
I am
shall
just
be
gonna
glad
double
to
check it
dance
real
to your
quick.
tune, if you but learn to play.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Oops. Nothing. Okay, so we can leave. Now, is there another exit
Order
here?
66.
I haven't I haven't fully explored this here, because this was only hit by the clairvoyance. But yeah, so there's nothing here. Okay. And the only other seemingly way up would be this one, but it's incomplete and leads nowhere. So we can just safely leave. But yeah, so you can definitely try and do this without actually going the summons route. It is possible, but it's just much more dangerous and much riskier. And since we've done so well up to this point, we nearly died to a Mind Flayer recently. But since we're still alive, I want to try and make this a deathless run if possible. It wasn't my plan initially, although it's always kind of in the back of my mind. But since we've gone so far,
Fates await us.
I want to go as far as I
Shall
can.
we go far to lie in our graves?
Now, I don't know what's on this side. So let's do some pre-buffing here,
You sound like Goladon.
in case there is something undesirable. Let's go.
It's treason, then.
Do I want to be here? I'm not sure if I want to be here. We just came from a recent near-death experience with Palpatine, and I'm gonna get myself in the middle of more Mind Flayers now. Very unfortunate. Still, I'm here, so... excuse me? Oh, that's not good. Wait. A chittering noise emanates... I couldn't read. A sharp pain penetrates my... Okay. So, we were captured? Let me just read this. A chittering noise emanates from the writhing tentacles of the Illithids. Psychic drain. Wonderful. A sharp pain penetrates your mind. Images of pain and cruelty, fighting pits and slavery fill your skull. Then, mercifully, you lose consciousness. You awaken upon a Hearthstone floor. What tortures the Mind Flayers have in store for you is unknown, but a sense of dread falls over you nonetheless. The thing is, can I rest
And
here?
a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Because I do not feel comfortable with what's going on.
What? Is there a griffin about?
It is.
I do not. I do not.
Guides my hand.
am I gonna die here?
No, I can't. I'm allergic. Well, all right. I'm not
Okay.
that allergic.
I cannot open either of these locks.
Me axe be bloody ready.
Yo,
So
what's gonna
be
happen
it.
here? Hello? An ogre. Ah, you wakey now, I sees. Good. Now it's time to fight. What is this place? Questions. Always the new fighters got the same questions. You listen then, and I tell you what you need to know. First thing, I'm not the one that captured. You trespassed on the home of the Flayers, and you got caught. Now you pay for your stay, understand? Next thing, you better fight well in the arena, because if you don't fight well, you die. Wonderful. If you don't fight at all, you die. Maybe you live long enough to get servant position. Better than fighting. Oh, last rule. Never attack the Flayers. You are in their home. They kill you with their thoughts. Wonderful. You look like a reasonable fellow. I could offer you a lot if you were to release me. Could you offer my life? No, because as soon as I disobey, I drop dead because of a collar. No, you know nothing about it. You just fight and hope you win. You will live if you fight well. I warn though, do not anger spectators. They extra strong in this place because of big brain. First battle begins now. Wait a minute. Okay, so these are just Umber Hulks. I guess I can speed things up here. Corgan, go kill.
I do not care. For the Doomguard, I strike a blow!
I'm fine with this.
A solid blow!
Execute Order 66.
Ogre. Well, you fight well. For now, you live. I can tell you when next battle begins. Now the question is, we gained potions of extra healing. Okay. Can I rest or should I rest is also the question.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
What is it now?
I'm kind of afraid if I rest, I'm gonna get summoned to a fight
You know this.
without actually being protected against anything. Well, I don't love this, I gotta say. But I think he does give me time to maybe rest and buff. Oh, this is open. Hello. Githyanki. Simyas.
I see we are not alone in this place. It is the worst of fates, for we are entrapped by the feared and despicable Illithids.
And to think we would suffer the same fate as you. You who should have died in our ambush upon the sea. Oh, these are... Oh, you bitches. We are all destined for the same fate as playthings in the arena. A foul way to end a being's life, I think. Okay, so I know of Illithids, but I actually want to see if they can tell me some more information about them. What do you know of Illithids? Are they also called Mind Flayers? We know much of the tentacled ones. They enslave and they kill, and we will not allow ourselves to remain here. We are Githyanki, and we do not come here without purpose. Someone had taken a sword of ours, a silver sword. We were to reclaim it. But our ship was capsized, and now we are in custody of the most hated of enemies, the Illithid Mind Flayers. This is an abomination I will not allow. We harbor a special hatred for the Illithids, and we will see them dead before we are done. Or we die ourselves. Well, what a happy bunch of fellows. I'm resigned to fate myself, but they really bring me down. I can speak no more. My charges must meditate for the coming battle. It will take great strength of mind to escape this place. Great strength.
They come and we are drawn to the fight. Weapons ready, my charges, for we are about to be taken into the sight of the most hated Illithids.
Well, good luck, my friends. Okay.
It's treason.
Is this open?
Then
No.
You need my skills, I got.
Can you open this door? No. So are we just waiting for their battle to be finished or for our battle to begin?
Patience, my friend.
You there. We have fought
Okay.
in our battle, and I believe we are scheduled to face each other when next the jailer comes.
Okay. Well, then you're dead. Shut your yap and let the rest of us sleep. We could each boast about who will live, but I believe a far better plan is before us. It is a slim chance, but it is the only one that is available. I'm listening. As your jailer has told you, the Illithids are strong here in their house. They have power here to slay as they wish, and escape is impossible. But we of the Githyanki have power of our own, and I believe we may be able to disrupt the Illithids and allow another to make an escape. Just as long as we are not targets while we're targets, aren't we? That's what this is about. We fight while you sit there going, "Oh," or some such. When we are called to battle, we of the Githyanki will meditate within the ring, pushing back the minds of the Illithids. You may then open the arena doors that we may all escape. You must find a way out of the Illithid city. We will distract the Illithids until you succeed in forcing your way from this twisted city. Once our meditators are done, there will be no more instant death in the arena. But through the door is the only path that is possible. Okay, I guess we have a common goal, so then that is what I will do. We will work together. Then ready yourself, for the time of battle is at hand. The jailer will come for us both soon. Okay, so I'm gonna still try to do this without resting,
You sound like Golodar.
because again, I'm kind of afraid of what's gonna happen if I rest. Just trying to prepare myself as best as I
I
can
can hear you just
Have you
fine.
nothing else
before
to
we
do but
actually
bother me?
fight.
Fate beckons us all.
Okay, here he comes. Now you fight again. Keep up good work. I cheer for you guys, I think. Those Githyanki is awful sour in the face. You fight them Githyanki this time. Hope you didn't talk too much with them. That makes the killing harder, I know. Oh god. Oh, they also have some Kotoan monitors.
Yes, mass.
I have
What
no
shall
more
I
input
fetch
haste
now?
on Edwin. So
Jon Jansen.
Edwin and Jan can just start shooting this guy. Korgan is gonna enrage. I'm giving him improved haste.
Ready up, a
Herdleys,
red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
I guess you could put up a spell turning just in case it's needed.
Yes, a bit.
And Vicky, Interby Shield. Let's pray. Now, these fishies shouldn't be any problem. Still, you never know.
Scum.
Whoa! I accidentally clicked space and I skipped something. So I was fighting. I think I killed the monitor. Ah, we begin the meditation. Slay this Kotoa and find our escape from this place. We will deal with the hated Illithids. Okay, so we have spell turning on Herdleys. Let's give him an improved haste as well. Ah, never mind. I forgot. God damn it. If he has spell turning, I cannot improve hasting. Okay, we shouldn't need it anyway for this. For what remains, I would say. Okay, so you can start hitting this guy. You go for the captain.
For the Doomguard, I strike a blow!
Okay. Illusions dispelled, kind of unfortunate.
So be it.
Okay. So, we need to make our way out of here. Now, the one thing I'm very worried about, I just noticed, is I no longer have access to chaotic commands. Do I have anything to actually try and replace that effect? I'm not sure if I do. But Herdelis does, and Korgan also does, so maybe I can keep my people back here and send these two ahead. Okay, these guys are fighting the Illithids. I wish you good luck, my friends. Transmute abjuration. Wait. How do I get out of here? Do I just need to get over here? Excuse me? I'm called a non-smart person, you know? So let's get a haste over here. God damn it, I was running away to the wrong side. I no longer have a haste on Edwin.
Is there a griffin about?
Unfortunate, but I can give it to my people anyway. Let us go. So again, Korgan and Herdelis went front. This is locked. Is that a key? No.
It's
Jan, help, please.
It shall be done.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
I'll do as you tell.
Okay, so we have the ogre. The ogre is fine. Yeah, good night. He's tough as hell. Holy Jesus. Dude. This guy tanked a lot. Oh. The hilt of the equalizer. So now we have 3 parts of this blade. Of this sword, I mean. This is a part of the equalizer. A great long sword for... okay, so I've already read this. So you can just store this here. And... let's put my people here so I can have a better sight of them. And... you have some booties. You can also use some booties, I think.
Aye, a fair gambit.
Jan, you're gonna start opening stuff here, my friend. Or maybe not.
Fate back welcome blade for oblivion.
This is safe. This is the way forward, I believe. There's a lot of rooms here. Let's first explore this one.
From here, you will witness the fight.
Whoa!
The alliance. And your insignificant
Okay.
rebellion. So be it.
Let's get over here. Herdelis is taking damage. Not good.
Red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Korgan, kill him. There's more.
66.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Okay, he's done.
Aye, that be sounding right.
Slaves, okay. I'm trying to find as many enemies as I can while I have my buffs on.
Aye, I'll do it.
That's why I'm running around like a mindless person. Okay, there's something coming my way.
Urgent. Thy will be done.
Let us fight.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Okay, thankfully we aren't finding many
Much for being prodded all the time.
Do it.
particularly tough Illithids. We're just finding Mind Flayers. So far, at least.
Pardon, turnip at once, your worship.
Ah. A Shaugarin Prince.
You need to your life.
Gorgon, have fun. Yes.
This sparrow
Okay.
is ready to fly.
It's treason.
Later I'll split your gut open.
Okay, what do we have
Aye,
here?
my raven.
This looks like danger. Only a powerful mind or godly strength will force this door open. This one? You have kinda godly strength.
Aye, the dwarf blooded.
You have failed to force the door open. Okay.
Wouldn't you rather a tune, a sonnet, some grand melody?
A harp.
Fine, have it your way, my raven.
Methil's harp. In a valley far from most civilized lands, there once was a tiny kingdom called Shildion. One winter evening, a trio of evil witches overtook the valley and imprisoned the royal family by casting spells of holding upon them. The witches planned to eat the family one by one. Ah, wonderful. Later that evening, the witches were exhausted after a hard day of slaying innocents and desecrating the palace, so they called for the court bard to play them a song. Methil, the bard, was loyal to his king and the king's family, and so he used the special powers of his magic harp. As he played, he focused his attention first on the king. As the song played on, the spell of holding upon the king dissipated, and the noble liege slowly crept away. One by one, Methil freed his patrons, being careful to keep the witch's attention drawn his way. Finally, once all the family was free, the bard could play no longer and the witches saw his treachery. Poor Methil, unlike his lieges, did not escape and was served on a supper table in their place. Okay. The spell hold-like effects 3 times per day. It ranges for one creature. This can actually be quite useful here. If somebody gets held. Now, we cannot go over there, we cannot go over there. So the only place actually remaining is down here.
Patience, my friend.
I could very much use a rest here. Not sure if I can rest here, however. Okay, so here we have a bunch of slaves. Can I speak to them?
Past time for turnip tea. A little rest will shake
No.
from our eyes and
Slave leader.
our legs.
Okay, I cannot talk to them. I can, however, interact with these devices and this device. This machine hums from the energy coursing through it. As you run your fingers across its smooth surface, an electrical tingle runs through your body. And by the way, I no longer have
Nothing
my
else to do but bother me.
Dark Planetar, do I? Of course I don't. God damn it. Can I disable these machines? When you examine this strange device, you notice that it seems to be pumping some sort of liquid into the veins of the unconscious surface worlders. Looking more closely, you see that there is a tube where you could put more fluid. Okay. More fluid. Oh, there was a room with some red kind of fluid here. Does this have anything?
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend. 'Tis a role I am glad to
Respawns, I don't like it.
Abyss people for this.
Okay, it's a solo Mind Flayer, so I think we can take him on.
Good.
Without having to worry with improved haste and such.
Fear me.
Okay, good. Potions of Freedom. This is kind of intentional, isn't it? To make sure my people aren't held. Okay, so now,
Urgent is. I shall be glad to dance
Let
to
me
your
see.
tune, if you but learn to play.
this vat is full of crimson oily liquid. Can I take it? You gather some of the heavy liquid into a flask and try to ignore the rank sulfurous smell it gives off. Okay, we have some Illithid serum. This is a heavy metallic liquid that rolls into beads when spilled out onto the palm of your hand. Whenever the flask containing the oil is opened, a sickly rotten egg smell almost overwhelms you. While disgusting, the odor alone serves to heighten your senses.
It's treason.
Okay. So maybe if this serves to heighten the senses,
I demand we stop.
maybe I can wake up the
You know,
slaves? And I haven't come here before, actually. Oh, some more Koton warriors. Ooh, contingency. Not that I need it, but it's a cool find.
Patience.
Okay, let's get back over here. I do need to rest, though. I think I can have one big battle remaining with the spells I still have, especially since Palpatine still has most of his stuff, and Edwin as well. But no more than that. Okay, so let's pour some liquid into this vat of the slave leader. If you wanted, you could pour the Illithid serum that you obtained from the previous room into the tubes of this machine. Let's do it. Okay, you pour the liquid into the machine. Almost immediately, you notice the liquid being pumped into the surface worlder's blood change color. A few minutes later, you notice that a change has occurred in all the machines across the room. Okay, so they've woken up. Cool.
I'm so tired.
Not really sure how slaves are gonna help me, maybe providing information. You have freed the stranger. Thank you, Matter. You cannot imagine what a horror it was. Nightmare after nightmare without the ability to awaken. Thank you, dear man, thank you. My name is Kamari's High Castle of Miratma. If only there were some way to properly repay you. Well, for starters, tell me how you ended up here. I am unsure. We were part of an expedition to find adventure in the Underdark. Ha! This was hardly what we were expecting, you can be certain. We set out from Miratma and had been in the Underdark for a week, maybe more. I heard a noise, and then everything went grey and blurry. The Mind Flayers must have surprised us. Next thing I remember, we were hooked to these machines. It was strange. You could see everything and be aware, but not quite. They somehow used our minds to power those machines over there. It makes necklaces, circlets rather, which the Mind Flayers used to control their slaves. If you were captured too, I can only imagine the next batch of circlets would have been meant for you. Good thing you escaped when you did. Do you think these circlets would work on the Illithids? Do you know how to work the machine? I suppose they might. There's no reason they wouldn't. As for the machine, it's fairly simple, but I don't think it's fully charged. You could only make a few. I suppose I must ask you, stranger, do you plan on escaping? Have you a means of leaving this city? Yes, of course. What do you think, that I'm taking up residence? Well, if you find a way out or stop the Mind Flayer somehow, we can leave the city on our own. There is a cache of equipment I know of if we locate our old path. I like this. I can lead my people to the surface again, but you would have to find us a way out. No offense, friend, but I don't think we could face those Mind Flayers ourselves. We will wait here until we can leave. We will pray for you, friend. I only hope that our ordeal is finally over. Okay. So I have a bunch of helpless slaves here.
66.
They can't really do much. And I can interact with the machine? Okay, so when you touch the machine, it hums louder for a brief moment. Then, a golden circlet materializes in your hand. This looks like the circlets from the planet prison. Okay, nobody else has this. You can take it. When we went to free Herdelis and his friends. Okay, so now how does this work? Control circlet. A circlet of alien metal that dominates even the most powerful of minds and leaves them defenseless. Perhaps this item could be used to control a Mind Flayer to make it help you escape from this hellish prison. Ah. So that's why, at least I think, that's why when we went up, there was a door that said, only a powerful mind or godly strength will force this door open. So maybe this means I can capture a Mind Flayer and use his powerful mind to open the door. Very interesting. I love this area. Even though it's extremely dangerous, I do like the Beholder areas and the Mind Flayer areas and all that. And I do like the way it's made. So there's an actual quest, there's an actual reasoning and an actual challenge to get out of this place, not just kill everyone and leave. So I like that. So yeah, I think this is a good place to actually stop this episode. I'm gonna have to figure out if I am going to attempt to rest in this area, or if I should just go for it. I think I can still go for it, because I still have most of my spells, and Palpatine can wreak some major havoc, I believe. Or if I'm gonna try and rest. We'll see. So, for now, my friends, this episode ends here. In the next one, I plan on using this control circlet, maybe on the Mind Flayer that seems to be respawning in this section, and bring him over here so we can open up this door and see if we can leave. So yeah, as always, thank you very much for being here in the channel, watching some Baldur's Gate 2 with me. I hope you guys are having fun with this Mind Flayer city and arena. If you have any thoughts, any questions at all about the game, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future videos coming to the channel, be it Baldur's Gate, be it something else, there's a lot of content coming in daily. Feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe everyone.